Hello everybody, good morning. Good morning everyone. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Okay, welcome. This is the second class for Venn diagram. Okay, so basically we did couple of sets in the last class. Right? So we are going to discuss couple of more sets to get the idea about the complete holistic idea about the Venn diagram. Okay, the questions which we have done, we were focused on two variety of question. I mean, one variety of question precisely, but three variable Venn diagram. Okay, so tomorrow we'll start with the three variable Venn diagram one more time, and then we'll move ahead. Let's see how do we approach the same question, and we'll move ahead to the four variable Venn diagram. We'll discuss at least one set on that particular thing also. Okay. Uh, so this is the set we have. Fine. Uh, the set is this one. I would like to give you some sort of try for this particular set. Let's see how we approach it. Okay, just take a couple of minutes and understand the question. Yes. So what do we have here? A cafe prepares smoothies using the ingredients strawberry, banana, and blueberry. A smoothie may contain one or more of these ingredients. Fine. And the letter in the Venn diagram below represents the number of smoothies made using different combinations of ingredients. PQR are consecutive numbers. Okay, so PQR are consecutive numbers in any order. That means the order is not defined. Okay, and X, Y, Z are consecutive even numbers. Okay, P is 1 more than Z, and sum of pi Z Q is 20, X is 3 more than P, and Z is equal to Q. So some sort of interrelation is given between the variables, and we have to figure out different questions. What are these questions? Just let me read the question one more time, or once, basically what the questions are asking for. If G is 90 and it is a multiple of R, what is the number of strawberry smoothie available? Okay, basically if you read the questions, you'll get the idea that question is not going to give us the only one arrangement. There can be multiple possible arrangement, because if the question is starting with if, that means there is a possibility of getting questions जिसमें कई सारे options हो सकते हैं ना. So what we need to understand, that we have to relate these variables x, y, z, p, q, r, and g. Okay, and we have to find out the answer according to the question. Fine. Okay, so just I would like to give you some sort of try about this question, and let me how do we approach this set. Okay, just give it a minute, and then let's we'll discuss this set. ओके एक बार ट्राई करके देखें, एक दो मिनट, फिर इसको हम डिस्कस करते हैं. Yes. Good morning, Gurudat. Good morning. I don't know the name, so I cannot say. Fine. What do we have here? It's a very interesting question. If you look at this, the kind of question we can get, because last year the questions were 3 variable Venn diagram questions में अगर मैं देखता हूँ तो complexity ज़्यादा नहीं पूछी जा सकती है, क्योंकि last year there were questions which were having, or the set of questions which were having 4 questions in each set, है ना. तो question बहुत complex नहीं थे कुछ. So these are the question could be asked. Okay. So shall we try this? Try करके देखें एक बार. Yes, please, guys, reply. Hi, Ansh. गुरुदत्त, ट्राई करें एक बार, देखें. चलो देखते हैं. This is the information we have. I have designed a different Venn diagram so that we can understand what is happening here. As per the question, strawberry, banana, and blueberry. These are the fruits we are supposed to use in making, the smoothies. These smoothies, okay. The letter in the Venn diagram below represents the number of smoothies made using different combination of ingredients. PQR are consecutive numbers. Consecutive का मतलब 1 का gap होगा इनके बीच में, but I don't know which one is smaller, which one is bigger, so I cannot fill this anyhow. Right now we cannot fill. PQR are consecutive numbers, okay. While x, y, z are consecutive even numbers, तो ये even होंगे numbers सारे. x, y, z will be even numbers. Yes, please guys keep on replying yes or no. Fine. P is 1 more than z. P is 1 more than z. Now z is what kind of a number? Tell me. Z is an even number or odd number? Zn is an even number. Okay. Now z being an even number, it has to be a multiple of 2. So let's say this is 2x. Okay. So P is 1 more than Z. So P is going to be 2x plus 1. Making sense? Okay. P is 1 more than Z. And if I look at the information, Z is P, X, Y, Z are consecutive even numbers. So Z को क्या होना पड़ेगा? Even number होना पड़ेगा. है ना? So if Z is an even number, let us assume it is 2x. तो P क्या हो जाएगा? 2x plus 1. So I'm writing here differently as well, क्योंकि हमें इसको Venn diagram को complete तो करना ही पड़ेगा. So if I say this is 2x, this will be 2x plus 1. Making sense? Yes? Chalo, good. What we have? P is 1 more than Z. The sum of y, z and q is 20. Y, z and q is 20. So we cannot do anything right now. What else? X is 3 more than P. Now x is 3 more than P. If P 2x plus 1, x कितना होगा? 2x plus 4. Yes or no? X is 3 more than P. If P is 2x plus 1, x will be 2x plus 4. Okay? Am I right? This will be 2x plus 4. Perfect? Okay. So I got couple of statement. One, that Z is being an even number. I'll say Z is 2x and P is 1 more than Z. So P being 1 more than Z. So if I say P is Z plus 1, fine. So P will turn out to be what? 2x plus 1. And X is 3 more than P. So X will turn out to be 2x plus 1 plus 3. That will make it 2x plus 4. I hope you are getting these points. Okay, that is what I have done here. Fine. What else we can do? The information is given us in the last statement. Z is equal to Q. Z is equal to Q. Okay. So if Z is equal to Q, so if I say this is 2x, so this must be 2x. Yes. If Z is equal to Q, if this is 2x, this must be 2x. Perfectly all right. Yes or no? Fine. Now we are left with one piece of information and one more thing which we have to conclude logically, that what is mentioned in the question, x, y, z are consecutive even numbers. X, y, z are consecutive even numbers. Consecutive का मतलब क्या होता है? They have to be with the gap of 2. अगर ये 2x है और ये 2x plus 4 है, तो this can only be 2x plus 2. There is no other way I can find the value of y. In fact, no other value for y is possible. Y, it has to be 2x plus 2. Otherwise, अगर कुछ और ले लेते हैं तो consecutive नहीं होंगे. We have to make them consecutive. One of the number is 2x, other number is 2x plus 4. अगर मैं यहाँ पर 2x plus 6 लिख देता हूँ, are they consecutive? No, इनके बीच में 4 का gap है. Yes or no? Consecutive even number should be having a gap of 2. So if it's 2x, it is 2x plus 4. The other number should not be after 2x plus 4. It cannot be 2x minus 2, because it has to be between 2x and 2x plus 4. तो इनके बीच में जो number आएगा वो क्या होगा? 2x plus 2 होगा. Do you agree with this? So this is z, this is x, and this will be y. Making sense, all of you? Tell me, is that okay? Okay. So if these numbers x, y, z has to be consecutive even numbers, if it is 2, it is 2x plus 4. What is the lone value I can assign to y? That is 2x plus 2. It cannot be any other value. If it is 2x plus 6, x, y, z are not going to be consecutive. It's not mentioned even, it's mentioned consecutive even numbers. So we have to have a gap of 2 between these numbers. Please reply, guys, yes or no? Gurudat, Ayansh. आदर्श बोलो यस नो, कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं है? परफेक्टली ऑल राइट. हाँ आदर्श हो सकता है, तो अभी से मैंने लिखा भी नहीं मैंने इसलिए कुछ, है ना. देयर कैन बी बोथ द पॉसिबिलिटीज. Now what we know, only one number is given. Sum of y, z and q is 20. So y is what? It is as per the statement y, z and q. इसका sum कितना है मेरे पास? 20 है. What is the value of y we have? 2x plus 2, z is 2x and q is 2x. So 2x plus 2, z is 2x and q is 2x. That is equal to 20. Why? Because it is mentioned z is equal to q, so it is 2x, it is 2x. So what I have, 6x is equal to 18. The value of x will turn out to be 3. The moment you get the value of x, you can replace this here. So this is 3 into 2, 6 plus 4, ये 10 हो जाएगा. This is going to be 6. Now this will probably give you the better idea. 6. तो ये 6 है, ये 10 है, तो बीच में आना चाहिए even number, it will be 8. Yes or no? Am I right? If x is 6, x is 3, this is 2x. 2x is going to be 6. So I'll replace it here. This is, I'll replace it here. This is 6, this is 8, and this is 10. This is 6, yes, this is 10, and this is 8. Now, what is the value of 2x plus 1? 2x plus 1 is what? 3 into 2 plus 1, which is 7. What is the value of 2x? It is 6. Now, these are consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers हैं कौन से? Consecutive numbers are PQR. ये consecutive numbers हैं. तो 6, 7, 8 भी हो सकता है. Or it can be 5 also. Yes or no? If I have written 8, 6, 7, 8 are consecutive. If I want to write 5, that is perfectly alright. Increasing order में नहीं है. 5, 6, 7 भी consecutive होंगे. Do you agree with this? Fine. And do we have any information regarding G? No, we don't know the information regarding G, so this will remain G. Clear? Fine. So this is the information we have, and we have to answer the question according to this information. Okay. So let's see what we can do. If G is 90 and X is a multiple of, and it is a multiple of R. if G is 90 and 90 किसका मल्टीपल है इसमें से? 8 का और 9 का. 90 is a multiple of 8 or 9. Tell me. 90 is a multiple of 8 or, sorry, 8 or 5. Not, I'm sorry. G is a multiple of 9. G is 90 and G is a multiple of R. R means this. So what is the value of R can take? R cannot be 8. Okay. R क्या होना चाहिए? 5 होना चाहिए for this particular question. बोलो बेटा yes or no? Yes? We did 8 questions last class. That's why I have understood. That's why I have kept 9 is the number. Okay. R5 होना चाहिए. Now question is asking for what? Then what is the number of strawberry smoothies available? Strawberry smoothies available. इसका summation बताएं. Strawberry. Strawberry का मतलब x plus r plus p plus q. X plus r plus p plus q. That's what we have to find out. So what is the value of x plus r plus p plus q? That is 10 plus 7 plus 5 plus 9. Okay. So 10 plus 7 is 17 plus 5 is 22 plus 9 is 31. Will that be okay? Fine. This value can either be 31 or can be 34. That's it. Yes. Now I know that if R is 5, so it has to be what? 31. It cannot be 34. This is question number 9. Let's move to question number 10. ठीक है. If x is not divisible by r and q is the lowest common multiple of y, if x is not divisible by r, I'll just write the value here. Okay, x is 10. This is 8, 6. Okay, and this is 7, 6, and 9. 7, 6, and this is G in fact, not 9. G will remain G, and these are the values I don't know. Fine. So this can be either 5 or it can be 8. We'll answer the question accordingly. If x is not divisible by r, so x is not divisible by r का मतलब x क्या नहीं हो सकता? सर r क्या नहीं हो सकता? 5 नहीं हो सकता. इसका मतलब r का वैल्यू क्या होगा? 5 और 8 में से कुछ होना चाहिए, तो 8 होगा. Yes? Yes? Fine. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I did something here. I cannot consider G. G is 90. G is 90 because एक सेकेंड, मैंने G ही ऐसा लिखा है कि वो 9 जैसा दिख रहा है. G is 90. ओके. हाँ, तो ये मेरे पास नंबर 90 आएगा एंड द नंबर विल चेंज हेयर. G का वैल्यू दिया होना चाहिए. 10 plus 5 is 15. 10 plus 5 is 15. Plus 5 is 20. Plus 90 we have to take. Yes or no? 10 plus 5 is 15 plus 7 is 22 plus 90. कितना आ जाएगा? 112. Yes or no? Fine. वो मैंने G ही 9 जैसा लिखा था, तो I thought it's 9. I'm sorry. Will that be okay? Fine. So this is 90. G being 90. 90 plus 7 is 97 plus 10 is 107. 107 plus 5 is 112. That will be my answer. Fine. Okay. So here we have to understand the value of G is not given. 5, 8 is not known. One of the value has to be given. As per the answer, we have to take the values. If x is not divisible by r, I'm sorry guys, if x is not divisible by r, G is the lowest common multiple of y. If x is not divisible by r and G is not G is the lowest common multiple of y, p and r. Okay, so y, p and r का lowest common multiple क्या होगा? G बताना भाई. G is equal to LCM of किसका? Y. Y is 8. P is what? 7. And R is what? 8. So क्या वैल्यू होगी G की? 56. Okay. Then what is the number of smoothies in which blueberry is used? We have to find out the summation of blueberry. Blueberry is what? 7 plus 6 plus 6 plus G is equal to 56. Will that be okay? Yes or no? Fine. R cannot be 5. Why R cannot be 5? As per the question, X is not a multiple of R, so R has to be 8. And G is LCM of 8, 7, 8. That means G is LCM of Y, P, R. Y, P and R. Okay. So Y, P, R का मतलब 8, 7, 8. Yes. So 56 हो गया ये LCM. Now we have to find out the smoothies in which blueberry is used. So we have to say 6 plus 7. Okay. 12 plus 7 is what? 19. 19 and 56 will make it 75. Clear hai? Is that okay? Is there a problem in this? Chalo, good. What can be the least possible number of smoothies in which banana is used? I want to minimize the number of smoothies in which banana is used. So banana use मेरे को करना है तो मैं क्या बोल सकता हूँ? I'll use 5 in place of 8. I'll use 8 and I'll use 6 and I'll make sure the G is minimum. Can G be 0? Yes. Can G be 0? I have to minimize the number of smoothies in which banana is used. So I'll say R की value 8 की जगह 5 ले लिया. This is 8, this is 6 and G is equal to 0. Okay, 8, 5, 13 plus 6 कितना हो जाएगा? 19. Okay, fine. What else? The question number 12. If the number of smoothies that we have exactly 2 ingredients is 21. How do we make it 21? 7 plus 6 is exactly 2. We can chat after the class. It's practically not possible that nobody is going to pick the call because we have a team. But ठीक है, any which ways, I'll let them know कि भाई somebody is calling, please pick the call. You call them around 12:30, they will definitely pick the call. I'll definitely tell them, please pick the call. Okay. The number of smoothies that have exactly 2 ingredients is 21. Exactly 2 का मतलब क्या होता है? P, Q and R. Okay. So R or 7 and 6 are fixed. What is the value of R I can take to make it 21? 7 plus 6 is 13. I have to take this, has to be 5 और 8 में से क्या लेना पड़ेगा? R को 8 लेना पड़ेगा. Then it will be 21. Do you agree with this? Yes. If I do not take R, exactly 2 का मतलब क्या होता है? R, P and Q. That means strawberry and banana only, banana and blueberry only, and strawberry and blueberry only. So that is R, P and Q. Summation has to be 21. 7 plus 6, 13. We have to take the other values should be 8. Okay, fine. Now, what is the question asking for? What is the number of smoothies that have both blueberry, that have what? Banana, strawberry, but not blueberry. Both banana and strawberry, but not blueberry. ये end यहाँ पर आना चाहिए था. Both have banana and blueberry, but not strawberry. Banana and blueberry, but not strawberry. नहीं, banana and strawberry but not blueberry. What is my answer in this case? 8. Okay, banana and strawberry but not blueberry. That means this is the number they are talking about. The value of R we have to find out. So R will turn out to be 8. Is that okay? Because we have to minimize beta. If I have to minimize, if I add G कुछ भी add करूँगा तो B का value बढ़ जाएगा ना? The question is asking least possible number of smoothies in which banana is used. How do I make least number? G कुछ भी नहीं लेंगे तो काम चल जाएगा. That's perfectly alright. It is not mentioned like question number 10 or question number 9. What is the number of G? So we can take G is equal to 0. Yes? Are you okay? Somebody asked this question. Are you okay? ठीक है. चलो good. So this is 3 variable Venn diagram. We have done 3 sets. Basic idea मुझे लग गया होगा कि इसको कैसे करना होता है. Let's move to the next stage. 4 variable Venn diagram. Fine. These are the questions. 4 variable Venn diagram में Venn diagram कैसे बनता है? I told you in the last class that if we have, let's say मेरे पास कुछ variables हैं, tea, coffee, juice and milk, something like this. Okay, and I want to make a diagram in which we will represent all the combinations like this. That means how many combinations I'm going to get? 2 raised to power 4. I told you when you have 4 variables, I will be generating 2 raised to power 4 reasons. Okay, fine. जिसमें exactly 0 आएगा एक, exactly 1 वाले 4 पोर्शन होंगे, exactly 2 जिनको 2 ही चीज़ें पसंद है, जिनको सिर्फ टी पसंद है, सिर्फ कॉफ़ी, सिर्फ जूस, सिर्फ मिल्क, दैट इज 4 पोर्शंस. Those who like tea, coffee, those who like tea and juice only, those who like tea and milk only, those who like coffee and juice only, those who like coffee and milk only, those who like juice and milk only. So we'll be getting 6 combinations and exactly 2. Exactly 3, we'll again get 4 combinations. How do we get? We'll first of all leave out milk. हम एक में milk नहीं लेंगे. That means tea, coffee and juice. The other combination is going to be tea, coffee and milk. The other combination is going to be tea, juice and milk. And the last combination is going to be coffee, juice and milk. ये 4 combination बन सकते हैं. तो exactly 3 का value कितना आना चाहिए? 4. Exactly 4 जिनको चारों चीज़ें पसंद है वो एक को रीज़न आ जाना चाहिए. ठीक है? Others beta, let me check. Okay, I got definitely will be getting the batch like this. Fine. So exactly 3, exactly 1, we will be getting these kind of portions. So how many portions should I get? 1 plus 4 is 5 plus 6 is 11 plus 4 is 15 plus 1 is 16. That's why I told you 16 reasons मेरे पास आने चाहिए, है ना? जैसे 3 वेरिएबल वेन डायग्राम होता है ना, 3 वेरिएबल वेन डायग्राम में क्या होता है? 2 raised to power 3, there should be 8 reasons. 2 वेरिएबल वेन डायग्राम, there should be 2 raised to power 2 which is 4 reasons. तो जब मेरे पास 4 एट्रीब्यूट अवेलेबल हैं, 4 वेरिएबल अवेलेबल हैं, तो 2 raised to power 4 there should be 16 reasons. Okay, so how do I make Venn diagram which having 16 portions? I'll tell you how do we make it. We'll draw first of all in a square. Okay, then we'll make a 3 by 3 grid basically. Okay, if I make 3 by 3 grid, it will look like this. Now join these circles, join these alternate vertex with the circles ऐसे. Okay, थोड़ा सा मैं आपको आइडिया दे रहा हूँ. I cannot do everything in detail because टाइम कम होता है यहाँ पर, but थोड़ा बहुत आपको आइडिया से लग जाएगा. Okay, there is tea, coffee, juice and milk. Okay, now if I look at this entire block is of tea. ये जो ब्लॉक दिख रहा है आपको यहाँ से यहाँ तक, this entire block is of tea. Okay, this entire block is of coffee. Okay, this entire block is of juice. This entire block is of milk. That's how we do it. Okay, now if I ask you how, जैसे मैं यहाँ पर नाम लिख देता हूँ, exactly 1 के portions के नाम यहाँ पर लिख देता हूँ A, B, C, D, यहाँ पर लिखता हूँ E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, यहाँ पर X या O लिख देते हैं चलो, और यहाँ पर बाहर N. N are those people who do not like any of these things. Okay, so if I look at this is 4 plus 1 5 plus 6 is 11 plus 4 15 plus 1 16. These are the 16 portions I should get. यहाँ पर exactly 1 कौन से लोग होंगे जिनको सिर्फ एक ही चीज़ पसंद है? Would you like to tell? Exactly 1 पसंद करने वाले लोग कौन कौन से? A, B, C, D. जिनको एक ही चीज़ पसंद है. Exactly 2 जिनको सिर्फ 2 चीज़ें पसंद है. If you look at this, 2 चीज़ें पसंद का मतलब E are those people who like tea and juice only because और किसी के साथ कॉमन नहीं है. If you look at F, they like tea and coffee only और किसी के साथ कॉमन नहीं है. If you look at G, they like only what? Coffee and juice. If you look at H, they like only juice and milk. If you look at J, they like only tea and milk. If you look at I, they like only coffee and milk. So exactly 2 का मतलब क्या हो जाएगा? E plus F plus G plus H plus I plus J. Okay, exactly 3. Exactly 3 is what? K. K is outside only coffee. जो K को देखोगे सिर्फ कॉफी से बाहर है, बाकी सबके अंदर है. जो K है वो T में भी है. That is a part of J also. That is a part of M also. That is outside coffee. So that means K exactly 3 का portion हो गया. Similarly, L will be exactly 3 portion. Yes or no? How do I read exactly 3? I'll read, जैसे L मुझे define करना है. How do I define L? L will be defined the number of people who like tea, coffee and juice only. Tea, coffee and juice only. अगर लिखा होता tea, coffee and juice, there is a difference. If the statement is tea, coffee and juice, you will say L plus O. If it is mentioned tea, coffee and juice only, तो आप क्या बोलोगे? L. There is a difference. जहां पर only word होता है Venn diagram में, we have to take care of it. Okay? Fine with this? Okay. This is what we have. So exactly 2. I got exactly 3 K L M N. And exactly 4. There is no point. इसको बताना बहुत simple है. There is O. And exactly 0 is N. Okay. Now how do I retain? ये जो बीच वाला स्क्वायर है ना, ये जो बीचों बीच वाला स्क्वायर है, कैन यू सी दैट? बीच वाला स्क्वायर जो चारों में कॉमन है, O है ना. जो एज कॉमन है वो एग्जैक्टली 3 होता है, और जो कॉर्नर कॉमन है वो एग्जैक्टली 2 होता है ना. इफ यू आर लिटिल कंफ्यूज्ड, यू गेट द आइडिया. एग्जैक्टली 4 से जिसका एज कॉमन है दैट इज एग्जैक्टली 3, एंड जिसका कॉर्नर कॉमन है वो एग्जैक्टली 2 है ना. बाकी रेस्ट ऑफ द एग्जैक्टली 2 आई कैन इजिली सी दिस एंड दिस. फाइन. ओके, कुछ और नाम लिख देते हैं, कोई बात नहीं. एन को हम यहां पर रख देते हैं, पी रख देते हैं. लो, यस और नो? परफेक्टली ऑल राइट. ठीक है, चलो let's understand this particular thing by an example. If I ask you a couple of questions, अच्छा ही बताओ, how many people like tea and coffee? How many people like tea and coffee? How many people like tea and coffee? F plus L plus O plus N. Had it been tea and coffee only, तो आंसर क्या होता है? F. Had been tea and coffee but not juice, तो आंसर क्या होता है? L plus O. Okay? Yes. So, I mean, basically we have to understand as per the requirement. If I ask you how many people like tea and milk, how many people like tea and milk? Tea and milk liked by K, O, J and N. That is the number of people who like tea and milk. Block of tea and block of milk, K, O, J, N. Okay? Fine. How many people do not like juice only? Do not like J. Do not like J का मतलब क्या हो जाएगा? A plus F plus B plus J plus N plus I plus D plus P. Okay. So anybody who outside juice will not be liking juice. A plus F plus B plus J plus N plus I plus D plus P. That is the number of people who do not like juice. Is that okay? Now, I mean, there can be multiple statements we can discuss. We don't have much of a time here, so we'll start discussing the question. I have selected a very good quality question just to have the idea about it. Okay, this is the set we have. Okay, we understood the four variable diagram. If you read the set, you'll get the idea. The question is not very straightforward. not a very complex one also. I was having a little space crunch. Okay, you can see that the data is given is very high. मिलके करें इसको या would you like to give it a try for 5-6 minutes? यहाँ पर एल और ओ नहीं लेना है मुझे, बेसिकली नंबर क्या लेना है, एल और ओ नहीं लेंगे तो क्या लोगे आप बताना भाई, एफ प्लस एन. यस, कोई बात नहीं, एफ प्लस एन मुझे लेना है. आई वॉज रिप्रेजेंटिंग दैट आई डोंट हैव टू टेक दिस मच इफ द क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग टी एन कॉफी बट नॉट जूस, सो आई नॉट टेक एल एंड ओ, आई टेक एफ एन एन. ओके, टी एन कॉफी बट नॉट जूस, आई टेक एफ एन एन. फाइन, दिस इज द क्वेश्चन वी हैव. एक बार ट्राई करते हैं, मिलके करें ट्राई. चलो, बढ़िया सवाल है. व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन सेइंग दैट a sports management committee conducted a survey of 880 athletes. Okay, so I'll write 880 here. We have been who have been training and competing abroad, so they are outside India. The athletes were categorized based on the different attributes. What are the attributes? Track and field athletes. Okay, so हम यहाँ पर T और F लिख लेते हैं. Track and field athletes. Fine. Age less than 30 years, so I'll write age here. International competition experience of 5 years, so I'll write experience here. Willing to return to their home country, so यहाँ पर I'll write return as well. Okay, and that is 180. So those who are training for track and athletics, track and field athlete is 400. Age, that is young people as per the statement mentioned, that athletes aged 30 years or younger are referred as young athletes. So age is less than 30 is 55-60 people. International competition experience more than 5 years. How many people have that experience? 500 people. Okay. And willing to return to train to their home country, that is 180. Is that okay all of you? बहुत अच्छा सेट है, एक बार इसको अच्छे से डिस्कस करते हैं. फाइन, 4 वेरिएबल वेन डायग्राम में जितने भी प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं कॉम्प्रीहेंशन के, वो एटलीस्ट इससे खत्म हो जाएंगे. ओके, as per the first statement, let's read the first statement. 2/3 of those who are willing to return to home country, 2/3, that means 2/3 of 180. That is what? 2/3 of 180 is what? 120. 2/3 of those who are willing to return to home country are track and field athletes, and half of them are young. Okay, so those who want to return to home country, fine, uska 2/3, that is 120, are track and field athlete. That means this entire number is 120. Okay, and half of these athletes are young, उसमें से half young है. So that means half का मतलब इन दोनों का summation कितना होगा? 30, and this will also be 30 then, because this entire block is of 60. Half of these are young. As per the statement, 2/3 of 180, that is 120, are track and field athlete. That means this entire block is 120. Okay, fine with this. And half of them are young as well. Half of them are young का मतलब क्या होता है? This will be half of 120 and this will be remaining half of 120. This will be 60. This will be 60. So just for the sake of convenience, I'm assigning some sort of variable here. So if I say this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. So what do I have here? A plus B is equal to C plus D. That will be 120 ka half, which is 60. Okay, these values are equal. I hope you got the point. यस हो गए, ठीक है, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. 20 यंग ट्रैक एथलीट, 20 यंग भी होना चाहिए, ट्रैक एथलीट भी होना चाहिए, मतलब इन दोनों में कॉमन. दैट मीन्स दिस ब्लॉक 20 young athlete who have been competing abroad for more than 5 years, that means अब इसकी बारी आ गई, are willing to return to home country, that means this is what we are talking about, everything is included in this, मतलब they are talking about exactly for indirectly. So C is given to us indirectly. What is the value of C in this statement? Is given 20. The question is saying 20 young track and field athlete, that means in दोनों में common, okay, and who have been competing abroad for more than 5 years, that means इस block के अंदर जाना है मुझे, मतलब these two, and are willing to return to home country, that means the only portion I have to consider is C, that is 20. So the moment you get C is 20, what is the value of D? D is equal to 10. Yes or no? C is equal to 20, D is equal to 40, summation 60 है ना बेटा, half थोड़ी है. If C is 20, D will turn out to be 40. Do you agree with this? Yes? If C is 20, D will turn out to be 40. Okay. Fine with this. A plus B is 60. That's what we know. Let's read the other statement. 200 track and field athletes are young. 200 track and field athletes are young. That means track and field athletes और age में common जो लोगों में 200. This number should be 200. This and this number is 200. I hope you are getting the point. 200 track and field athlete are young, so that means track and field athlete में जो age में जो common लोग हैं वो 200. This number is 200. यहाँ से यहाँ तक. Will that be okay? Fine. Among them, 80 have been competing industrially for more than 5 years. That means, understand, the point is very important. 200 track and field athlete are young, and among them 80 have been competing industrially for more than 5 years. That means this is equal to 80. Not only this and this. This is what I just told you in the previous statement. The statement is talking about T, C and J, that is L plus O. Okay, T, C and J, that is L plus O, and T, C, J only, that is L. Point taken. तो यहाँ पर क्या बोला है कि मेरे को वो लोग चाहिए जो ट्रैक एंड फील्ड एथलीट हैं, यंग भी हैं, एंड दे हैव वर्क एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ मोर देन 5 years अब्रॉड. दैट इज 80. दैट मीन्स दिस प्लस दिस इज 80. दिस इज नॉट 80. ये 80 नहीं है. दिस प्लस दिस इज 80. इज इट ओके? फाइन. सो इफ आई से दिस इज E, okay, so what I know that E plus C is 80, so I'll get the value of E. E's will turn out to be 60. Do you agree? Yes or no? बेटा ये जो नंबर है ना, मेरे को C plus D पता है 60 है. C plus D 60 पता है, and C I calculated 20. अगर C 20 है तो D कितना होगा? C plus D is 60. D will turn out to be 20. Yes or no? Yes? ठीक है. And मुझे मालूम है C plus E is given 80, and out of this C is 20. E will turn out to be 80 minus 20, which is 60. Yes or no? This is 20. सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे तो आ जाएगा. इसमें ना स्टेटमेंट बहुत प्रिसाइजली पढ़ने पड़ते हैं. यू कैन नॉट जस्ट जंप टू द कंक्लूजन स्ट्रेट अवे बाय रीडिंग क्विकली. नाउ दिस एंटायर नंबर इज 200. दिस प्लस दिस प्लस दिस प्लस दिस इज 200. व्हाट इज द वैल्यू हियर? आई कैन पुट 60 प्लस 40 is 100 plus 20 is 120. I can write 80 here. Yes? Shrey, this is 80? Fine. So we have done 3 statements. Let's read the 4th statement. Among those willing to return to home country and having completed overseas for more than 5 years, 80 are young. Again, those who are willing to return to the home country, this is the block they are talking about. This is the block they are talking about. Yes, willing to return to home country. Okay, so this is the block they are talking about. Return to home country कितने लोग हैं मेरे पास? 180. So उनमें से बोला गया है. ठीक है. So among those willing to return to the home country and having competed overseas for more than 5 years, that means this portion they are talking about. This entire block, this and this. those who are willing to return to home country and have been working for more than 5 years abroad. This common portion. 80 are young. And 80 are young का मतलब क्या होता है? इनमें से मुझे young भी लेना है, मतलब this plus this is again 80. Okay? Are you getting the point? Experience 5 years, willing to return to home, and young. Only नहीं बोला है, so we have to take care of these two things. So that is 80. So if this is C, this is E, this is F, let's say. So what I know, C plus F is also known to us, 80. So this will give us the value of F that will turn out to be 60 again. Point taken guys, कोई doubt तो नहीं इसमें? Yes? Yes, perfectly all right. Okay, now if you look at this, the remaining statement, what this remaining statement are telling us, we have to be little comprehensive and we have to understand everything. Among those who have been competing abroad for more than 5 years, are not willing to return to the home country, that means this and this. Okay, those who are competing internationally for more than 5 years and not willing to return to the home country, that means this and this. इस block में और इस block से बाहर, these 4 numbers. Okay, 120 are neither track athlete, that means they are not track athlete, that means 120 we cannot take this much, so these two. Okay, 120 are not track athletes, so this much we have to take, and are not young athlete, they are not young as well, so that means we don't have to take this also. That means basically we have to eliminate 3 things. सिर्फ experience है उनके पास, they are not track and field athlete, they are not young, they are not willing to return to their home country. That means they only have experience of more than 5 years competing internationally. Is that okay? So this is 120. Am I right or not? Yes, कोई डाउट तो नहीं इसमें? ठीक है, fine. Please guys reply, are you okay with this? Look at this. इनके पास age, experience and return to home. They don't participate in this. They are not young. They are not willing to return to the home country. That means they only have experience. So that's what 120 is. Okay. So if you have a confusion like this, we can write also and we can understand how do we approach. जैसे statement number 5, among those track and field athletes who have been competing internationally for more than 5 years, fine. 70 are not willing to return to the home country and they are not young. Okay. That means if I look at this number, track and field athlete है, just understand, I'm trying to explain it in a better manner. Among those track and field athletes who have been competing initially for more than 5 years, experience उनका कितना है? Fine. Yes or no? 70 are not willing to return to the home country, so they don't want to return to the home country. Okay, and they are not young, तो उनका age भी different है, मतलब young नहीं है वो. So that means this plus this is 70. Do you agree with this? बोलो, only these two. They are outside this. That means track and field athlete and experience. So track and field athlete and only experience will be 70. So this is 70. Yes or no? Point taken? Fine. So if the number of variables were high, you can write it like this also. The statement is telling us that they are track and field athlete. They have an experience. They don't want to come back to their home country. They are not young. That means they are only track and field athlete and having experience. These are the 2 kind of people I'm looking for, not the other way around. I don't want anything else for them. Okay, so this is 70. Fine. So this is statement number 6 we have done. I hope it is okay to all of you. Fine. चलो आगे देखते हैं. Statement number 7. The number of young athlete who are neither track and field athlete. The number of young athlete. Okay, so मतलब age वाले मुझे लेने हैं. Fine. Who are neither track and field athlete, मतलब T and F में वो नहीं है, nor have more than 5 years of experience. That means they don't have experience as well. okay, and are not willing to return to home. That means they are not wanting to return to the home country. Yes or no? Fine. That means इनके पास सिर्फ age है, and that is twice. This number is twice. Let's say this is 2x. This number is twice of what? Number of track and field athlete. That means they have track and field athletics. Okay. Who are not young. So that means we don't have to take age. And have neither 5 years of experience. Experience I will not take. And not willing to return to home. तो ये भी हटा देंगे. मतलब those who are having only age, that is twice of those who are having only track and field, that is x. Okay, that means only track and field athletes, and it is double कौन एज में जो लोग हैं जो सिर्फ ओनली यंग है उनकी वैल्यू डबल है ट्रैक एंड फील्ड एथलीट से. विल दैट बी ओके? Tell me, is that okay? Yes or no? Fine. So that is the way we can approach 4 variable Venn diagram when the number of variables are very high. You can write it like this to make it less confusing. Okay? Fine. Chalo. So if this is x, this will be 2x. Now, I am done with the information. The total number of people are 880. I don't have much of the information now. We have to look into the matters. Now, very interesting observation, जो बहुत काम आएगी आपको बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन में. What we need to do, if the numbers are abruptly low, okay, this is 180. What छोटा number है as compared to the numbers? Yes or no? Yes, that comes from experience. We'll solve the question, we'll get the idea about it. Not a very big deal, but we should know it. Okay. So if we look at this, those who are willing to return to home, this is 180. Yes or no? This is 180. Now this F is 60. Tell me, F is 60. Tell me guys, F is 60. This is 40 plus 20, again 60. A plus B is already known to us, which is 60. This is F. This is C plus D. And this is A plus B, which is known to us. And that is only will make it 180. Yes or no? If this is F, 60, C plus D is 60, A plus B is also 60, 60 plus 60 plus 60 is 180, and total is 180. That means rest of the values are 0. Rest of the values are 0. So this will be 0, this will be 0, and this will be 0. Do you agree with this? Yes or no? Yes? Fine with this? These values are 0. We can find out any other number in this. Tell me, एक बार सोच के बताओ क्या निकाल सकते हो? थोड़ा सोचो गौर से. देख रहे हो आप which values दिख रही हैं आपको? क्या निकल सकता है? Can I calculate x? Can I calculate x? Tell me, how do we calculate x? देखो x, this entire block is 200, तो इसको दोबारा लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है ना? This entire block is 200, so x plus 200 plus 70 plus a plus b. Am I right or not? It is turning out to be 400. Yes? So x plus 200 plus 70 plus a plus b is 200. I know what is the value of a plus b. बोलो बेटा a plus b का वैल्यू कितना है? a plus b is 60. So what is the value of x? You can calculate. बताओ भाई x कितना आ जाएगा? 330 माइनस करेंगे 70 आ जाएगा. बोलो yes or no? This total जो मेरे पास है, this total is 400. I know a plus b का value is 60. So the moment you get a plus b का value 60, and I can put the value of x also, so x is turning out to be 70. अभिषेक, मैं आपका आंसर बस 2 मिनट बाद आंसर करता हूं बेटा. आई डेफिनेटली आंसर योर क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, ठीक है. x इज 70, दिस इज 2x. So this is x, this is 2x, x is turning out to be 70. 2x कितना हो जाएगा बेटा बोलो? 140. Okay? Do you agree with this, all of you? ठीक है. Now can I calculate this value? ये निकाल सकते हैं आप? जल्दी जल्दी जवाब दो. Yes or no? निकाल सकते हो? कैसे? This entire summation is 560. So if we add all these values, should be 560. What I'm talking about, if I want to calculate this value, if I want to calculate this star, this is 560. The entire block ka summation is 560. What I have to subtract, this is 200. We don't have to add these values again. This is 140. This is 60. And the other value is 0. Yes. So what is the value of this star का वैल्यू कितना आएगा बताओ बेटा निकल के जल्दी से. 560 minus 340 400 कितना आ जाएगा? 160. Okay, fine. So this is 160 then. Perfect. Now the moment you get 160, you can find out the value of a as well. What is the value of a? बताओ भाई, how do we calculate the value of a? A will be subtraction of all these numbers from 500. तो 500 में से क्या माइनस करना है? 70 plus 60 plus 20 plus 160 plus 60 plus 120. Okay, so 160 plus 120 is 280. 280 plus 20 is 300. 420, 490. That will be 10. Yes or no? What is the value of a? A is nothing, it's 500 minus these numbers, 70 plus 60 plus 160 plus 120 plus 20 plus 60. Okay, do you agree with this? So 280, 300, 420, 490. So a is equal to 10. If a is equal to 10, I know the value of a plus b. What is the value of a plus b? 60. So this will be 50. Okay, so we have completed the Venn diagram. Not a straightforward question. I have not taken a straightforward question to discuss. Okay, it's not a formality. We have to learn something out of it. We have to read the statement. We have to understand the statement. Then we can answer the questions. Will that be okay? Fine. I am going to take this diagram to the question slide because I was having a little crunch of space to answer the question. Will that be okay? These are the questions we have to answer. Okay. आई होप इट इज ओके टू ऑल ऑफ यू. कोई डाउट तो नहीं बेटा इस वेन डायग्राम में? कोई स्टेटमेंट है जो नहीं समझ में आया मुझे बताओ. आर यू ओके विद दिस? गुरुदत्त, अंगर्श, आसिया. फाइन. सो हाउ मेनी यंग एथलीट, लेट्स आंसर द क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन आंसर करना भी बहुत स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड नहीं है. हाउ मेनी यंग एथलीट्स, एज भी देखनी है. फाइन, यंग एथलीट्स अदर देन, इसको वैसे ही करते हैं हम. यंग एथलीट का मतलब एज, अदर देन ट्रैक एंड फील्ड एथलीट्स मतलब ट्रैक एंड फील्ड एथलीट मुझे नहीं लेना है. हैव बीन कंप्लीटिंग अब्रॉड मतलब एक्सपीरियंस उनके पास होना चाहिए. एंड आर नॉट वांटिंग टू रिटर्न टू होम. दैट मीन्स एज एंड एक्सपीरियंस ओनली. एज एंड एक्सपीरियंस ओनली. व्हाट इज माई आंसर? टेल मी. दे शुड हैव एज एंड एक्सपीरियंस ओनली. व्हाट इज माई आंसर? 160. Yes or no? Mahima, is that okay? एज एंड एक्सपीरियंस ओनली, दैट इज 160, दैट्स इट, वी डोंट हैव टू टेक एनीथिंग एल्स. एज होना चाहिए, एक्सपीरियंस होना चाहिए. दे शुड नॉट बी ट्रैक एंड फील्ड एथलीट, दे शुड नॉट बी विलिंग टू रिटर्न टू देयर होम कंट्री. दैट मीन्स ओनली एज एंड एक्सपीरियंस, दैट इज 160. ठीक है, चलो गुड. Among the athletes who are willing to return to home, that means they want to come back to their home. Okay. How many are not track and field athletes? Track and field athletes नहीं चाहिए, बाकी सब चलेगा. ट्रैक एंड फील्ड एथलीट्स नहीं चाहिए, बाकी सब चलेगा. मतलब क्या क्या चलेगा? एज भी चलेगा और एक्सपीरियंस भी चलेगा, सब चलेगा. तो ये नहीं लिखना है इसमें, हमें सिर्फ ये चाहिए इसका वो पोर्शन जो इससे बाहर है. सो रिटर्न टू होम का जो पोर्शन ट्रैक एंड फील्ड एथलीट से बाहर है, दैट इज व्हाट? बताओ भाई. 60 + 0 + 0 + 0, यस और नो? 60 + 0 + 0 + 0, eventually my answer is what? 60. B Bombay. Fine. What about the last statement? How many young track and field athletes, that means उनके पास एज भी है उनके साथ, they are track and field athletes. I am doing it, I could have done this by Venn diagram में बता के, पर इसमें समझ में अच्छे से आ जाता है, that's why I am doing it. They are young, I hope it is okay. They are young and they are track and field athletes. बोलो yes or no? And do not have competed intensely for more than 5 years, मतलब एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है उनके पास. And not willing to return to home. They are not willing to return to home country basically. That means age and track and field athletes only. Age and track and field athlete only. क्या आंसर हो जाएगा? Age and track and field athlete only. That is 80. Okay? Will that be okay भाई? कोई डाउट तो नहीं इसमें अब? So I guess this is more or less the revision of Venn diagram. This is basic understanding of Venn diagram you should do. Okay. I mean ये 4 questions आप एक बार दोबारा solve कर लेना. 2 questions of the previous class and 2 questions of today's class. This will give you the fair amount of idea how does it work. Okay. अभिषेक, एक चीज़ देखना, मेरे को प्रोफाइल बिल्डिंग के ऊपर अगर मैं आपसे बात करता हूँ, देर आर बी स्कूल विच प्रॉब्ली विल नॉट कॉल यू, बट ऐसा कभी नहीं होता कि अगर आपका बहुत अच्छा स्कोर है और आपको कोई भी बी स्कूल कॉल नहीं करेगा. ओके, आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? सो अगर आपका 10-12 में 65% मार्क्स हैं, देर आर मेनी स्टूडेंट्स हु आर स्कोरिंग दीज वेरी परसेंटेज ऑफ मार्क्स, बट दैट डजंट मीन ही कैन नॉट अपीयर इन द कैट. अपीयरिंग का जो एलिजिबिलिटी है वो तो 50% मार्क्स ही है ना. कुछ बी स्कूल्स हो सकता है आपको कॉल ना करें, पर इफ यू आर स्कोरिंग वेरी गुड परसेंटाइल इन कैट, देर इज नो चांस कि कोई भी ढंग का बी स्कूल आपको कॉल नहीं करेगा. सम बी स्कूल विच आर वेरी गुड विल डेफिनेटली कॉल यू फॉर GD and PI. ओके अभिषेक? ठीक है. यस महिमा, व्हाट इज योर डाउट? टेल मी बेटा. फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट सेकंड पार्ट, ये वाला. यस अंगश, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. देखो मैं स्टेटमेंट में क्या बोला एक बार दोबारा बताता हूं. इस स्टेटमेंट को दोबारा यहां लेकर जाते हैं, ठीक है? मैं आपको दूसरे स्टेटमेंट से बताता हूं. इसने बोला है, जैसे मान लो यहां पर था मेरे पास ट्रैक एंड फील्ड, जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकेंड, ठीक है? यहां पर था एज, यहां पर था एक्सपीरियंस, और यहां पर था दे वांट टू रिटर्न टू होम कंट्री. तो उसने बोला है कि जो रिटर्न टू होम कंट्री जो चाहते हैं, दे वांट टू रिटर्न टू होम कंट्री, 180 टोटल लोग हैं, ठीक है महिमा? 180 में से 2/3 लोग ऐसे हैं, दे आर व्हाट? track and field athletes? Yes or no? Yes, Mahima? 120 का 180 का 2 by 3, they are track and field athlete. Yes or no, beta? ठीक है. So that means this. Tell me yes or no? Yes. And इसमें बोला half of them are young. इसका half, ये दो एट्रीब्यूट तो हैं, यंग भी हैं, मतलब ट्रैक एंड फील्ड एथलीट भी हैं वो, उनका एज भी कम है और वो यंग भी है. मतलब जो ट्रैक एंड फील्ड एथलीट हैं एंड दे वांट टू रिटर्न टू देयर होम कंट्री and they are young as well. These three they have. Not only three. These three they have. Fine. So this is what they are talking about. Fine. Only नहीं लिखा है. Are you getting my point? So 120 का हाफ ये होगा and 120 का हाफ ये होगा. Okay, महिमा? यस, ठीक है. सो ये जो टोटल लोग थे 120, उसमें से हाफ लोग क्या हैं? यंग भी हैं. मतलब इस 120 में 4 ब्लॉक्स हैं, उनका हाफ जो है वो यंग को पोर्शन को बिलोंग करता है. दैट मीन्स दिस मस्ट बी हाफ ऑफ 120, दैट विल मेक इट 60. सो दिस इज 60. सो दिस विल ऑल्सो बी 60 देन. ओके, चलो. This will be it from today's class, guys. Thank you so much for your participation. Fine. We'll see you soon as possible. Fine. Please solve this question, last question, precisely on your own. You want to have a better clarity, then you have to solve this question. Such a kind of question, initially looks very time consuming. Once you are comfortable with Venn diagram, you are going to get these questions very quickly. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great day.